Welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most heated debates in real estate right now. It's the battle over rent control.
Oh, yeah, this is a big one. It feels like rent regulation is having a major political moment, doesn't it?
It really is. The headline is basically that rent regulation is winning at the ballot box. But, and it's a big but, there is a mounting outcry that these new rules are actually killing new housing projects.
Right. It's the classic empty promise argument. Politicians say they're saving affordability, but economists are screaming that they're actually choking off the supply of homes.
Exactly. And it's not just talk. We're seeing major moves in the biggest markets. Los Angeles just tightened their rules. New York City's mayor is promising to expand them.
Washington State and Oregon are strengthening their laws too. It's definitely gaining what they call electability momentum.
It makes sense, right? Rents are high, people are hurting. Voting for a rent cap feels like an immediate fix.
For sure. But the critics are saying, look at the data. And they've got some pretty startling numbers coming out of Maryland specifically.
Oh, the Montgomery County story. This one is wild. So this is right on the border of DC, a very affluent area.
Right. So economist Jay Parsons pointed this out on LinkedIn. In the first 8 months of 2024, before their new rent stabilization law kicked in, the county issued permits for over 2,000 multifamily units.
Which is huge. That's almost as much as the rest of Maryland combined.
Exactly. But then the law passes, and poof.
Poof is right. How bad was the drop?
In the first 8 months of 2025, they issued 54 permits.
54? From 2,000 down to 54?
54. Meanwhile, the rest of the state held steady. Parsons basically said the development pipeline just evaporated. It's a vivid example of how quickly capital flees when these rules hit.
But wait, didn't Montgomery County try to prevent this? Usually they exempt new construction to encourage building.
They did. They exempted new builds for 23 years. But here's the thing. Investors play the long game.
The exit strategy.
Exactly. Even if you are exempt now, the person you sell the building to in 10 or 20 years might not be. That depresses the building's value today. If the exit strategy looks risky, they just don't build it in the first place.
That makes total sense. It's not just about today's rent, it's about the asset's future value. And we saw a similar thing happen in the Twin Cities, right?
We did. It was a real-time experiment. St. Paul passed the strictest rent control in the country in 2022. Minneapolis didn't.
And let me guess, St. Paul's construction dried up?
Completely, while Minneapolis flourished. It got so bad that St. Paul actually had to walk it back and pass exemptions just to get cranes moving again.
It seems like cities are constantly tweaking these styles. Look at Los Angeles. They just updated their ordinance for the first time in decades.
Yeah, they capped increases at roughly 4% for older apartments. They also got rid of surcharges for gas and electricity.
Which sounds great for tenants. Advocates say it's a necessary break on costs.
It is, but landlords are saying, hey, our costs are going up and you're capping our income. It's that constant tug of war.
California is a weird case study because they're trying to do two opposite things at once.
Right. On one hand, they have statewide rent caps. On the other, they are passing laws aggressively trying to force cities to build more housing.
It's like hitting the gas and the brake at the same time. Tenant advocates want short-term stability. Supply advocates want long-term affordability through more units.
And those two philosophies are really struggling to coexist.
And now, Massachusetts is entering the chat. They banned rent control back in 1994.
Because it led to fewer rental units. We have history on this.
But now, there's a ballot initiative for 2026 to bring it back. They want to cap increases at the rate of inflation, max 5%.
It's a reaction to displacement and corporate buyouts. People are desperate for security now, even if the history books say it hurts supply later.
That's really the crux of it, isn't it? It's a widening policy fault line.
Totally. Voters, especially younger ones, need solutions today. Building new apartments takes years.
So politicians are choosing the immediate security of rent caps, even if it risks the long-term pipeline.
Exactly. As the critics warn, the future apartments just never get built. It's a high-stakes gamble with the housing market.